but a former WAO team member himself. So also, of course, a international competitor in other venues. So Terry Swartz, no stranger to some tight competition here. We're going to start off here in our 4-inch division select. And we have our junior handler here. How exciting is that? This is Kyle McCauley and his little Papillon, Sasha. Very exciting to see a dog with such short legs and a little handler as well. Don't we wish we had started agility at this age? Making quick work of this course through the long route to the second entrance of the tunnel. Oh, he does a blind cross on the fly. Nice move by our junior handler, Kate McCauley. And he's really going to swing it out here. And he pumps his fists. He has just run a great run, 43.38, the time for Kyle McCauley and his Papillon Sasha. Congratulations for being here. We will now bring the jumps up to the very high height of 8 inches for our dogs to come. We have 2 divisions in the 8-inch division. We have the select, which is 1 dog, and then 9 dogs in the regular 8-inch division.
My batteries.
So our 1 8-inch select dog is named Tack. This is a mixed breed dog, handled by Ron Dakowski. Ron Dakowski trying to make those legs move through that long part of the course. This is certainly a fast and fun course. Peppy little mixed breed dog. We love to see mixed breed dogs here in UKI agility. .38.01 the time for Ron Dakowski and her mixed breed Tack. We have 9 competitors to vie for the first place in this Speedstakes 4-legged flicks round 2. The 9 placements, we are running in reverse order, so in 9th place after 1 round was Sophie Young and her Jack Russell Terrier. This is Lexington. We do combine the results from round 1 and round 2, so certainly the dogs to come will have a better chance of winning the grand prize, since they did the best in the first round. An honor to make it here, to be one of the top 9, certainly, in this 8-inch division, and really pulling it out for a fast finish. 38.86 the time for Sophie Young and Lexington. Second up here in our 8-inch regular division is another mixed breed. This is Roscoe and Nicole Scott. Roscoe likes that tunnel. I had the pleasure of seeing Roscoe over in the biathlon ring. It's a nice little dog. Take a look around. Blending in nicely to the arena group. And we have to remember that for some of these dogs, it's their first time in an indoor arena like this, with the noises being different, and of course the stadium type of seating. Might be the first time that they're on this kind of course. There we go, come on. Roscoe, you can do it, right to the finish. That was Roscoe and Nicole Scott. And this will be our first and perhaps only Cardigan Welsh Corgi here in this competition. This is Courtney Keys and very pecky Cardigan Welsh Corgi Francine. Those legs are short, but the body is long, and the result is a pretty fast step there. Legs are short and bars sometimes come down, however, but nice loop through the outside of the course to get to the red tunnel. And a wide turn there will cost some time. We do have one fault on course, of course. 33.85, that is the fastest time so far, but we did have one fault. Nice to see so many mixed breeds here. This mixed breed's name is Jack. Run and handled by Sandy Morris here. Jack having a couple of things to say along the course here. Let's move on. I like this course. It's fast. You see our competitor's long legs aiding Jack along the way here. What will she do here? She throws in a front cross, making that turn a little wide. We'll see what competitors to come will have to say about that. And Jack is way ahead to the finish with a time of 35.59. So that becomes the time to beat with 5 competitors yet to go here in this 8-inch division. Of course, we are running in reverse order, so the dogs to come already have a higher score. So we add both the times together, and of course any faults will be subtracted. On course now, a Papillon named Phaser. Susan Brankoff is the handler. Time to beat so far, 35.59 with Susan and Phaser. Best that time. And another front cross, a little bit wide, but it keeps it safe to go from 16 to 17. 35.31, so a teeny bit faster than Jack. And of course, having a better score in the first round, so far, Susan Bankoff holds the best time. We, however, have 4 dogs to go here in this 8-inch division. Who will be the 8-inch Speedstakes 4-legged flicks champion? On course now is a miniature, not a miniature Papillon, this is a Papillon. LaVanne Hurston is the owner of Oliver. We saw LaVanne get second place on the podium recently. And here comes Oliver. Front cross to get into the red tunnel. Choosing to stay on the outside and then do a blind cross from 16 to 17. And they're going to send right to the finish. Nice finish for LaVanne Hurston and Oliver. The best time so far is 35.31. Susan Bankoff and Phaser having the fastest time. 3 dogs to go in this height. On course now we have a miniature poodle named Scarlet with Diane O'Reilly. Taking a nice long look at that blue tunnel, gets on to number 6. First time through the red tunnel. Red tunnel number 2, number 9, and sprinting ahead we have Diane with Scarlet holding up the rear. Lots of fun tunnels for these dogs in this division. And a little extra encouragement, we do see Terry Swartz, our judge, put his hand in the air, something that competitors don't usually like to see. And of course, that was a refusal. And let's bring it home. And that was Diane, Ronnie, and Scarlett. So Susan Bancroft. 35.31 was the time for Susan Bancroft. Now, of course, now we have Ryan Wickenheiser and his mixed breed Jasmine. He had the second best time in round one. Will he be the winner of this Speedstakes? Only time will tell. Here comes Jasmine, trying to get this to be fast and clean. That is the name of the game. Jasmine takes a look at his fans. Yeah, there's a lot of clapping for you, Jasmine. Fastest time so far, 35.31. And this is the last dog. This is Betsy Lynch and Ren, a Papillon. So Betsy Lynch and Ren had a really great time of 41 in round one. So if she goes clean, of course she will unofficially be the winner. And she does. So unofficially, of course, the winner of our four-legged flicks Speedstakes, Betsy Lynch and her Papillon Ren. Congratulations on that beautiful run. We'll now bring our jumps up to the 12-inch division, signifying the slightly longer legs of the dogs to come. We have 17 dogs in this 12-inch regular division. To start us off here in the 12-inch division, this is Surf, a Papillon, and Judy Wilson. Terry Swartz puts his hand up in the air. I believe that was a refusal. Nice front cross to get to the red tunnel. And here comes Judy Woodson and Surf. And here we have another one of our mixed breed dogs represented here at the UKI National Championships. This is Megan Johnson and Twig. Megan stretches her legs to get through this back end of the course. Throws in an easy front cross, a little bit wider, got to cost a little time, and a little mishandling there, trying to layer that jump. But let's hear it for a nice effort for Twig and Megan Johnson. And here comes our second mixed breed in this 12-inch regular division. This is Ruby and Susan Slider. Looking to run it out here in the back end of the course. Very wide open course here until it's not. And then they can return. Nice to see so many mid-street dogs here. This is Ruby, one of our 17 12-inch competitors here in this four-legged flicks Speedstakes round 2. And that was Susie Slider and Ruby. And a nice long lead out for Nadine Schramm, and a nice sit stake for Healy, the Jack Russell Terrier. Nicely done. Allowing Nadine to get way out on course there to gain a step. Tight turn from 8 to 9. Looking to sprint it out here in the back end of the course. Healy picks up speed. Nice turn to the red tunnel. Looking for a little direction from Ron. And we see the hand go up, indicating, of course, having focused in on that jump and then turning away to look where Ron is. Nice fast finish for Nadine Schramm and Healy. And on course now we have Lori Zubor and Rodent, or Rhodey as she is calling this dog. Oh, unfortunately a little bit early on that front cross attempt to pull off number 15. And we see Lori's way ahead. Nice finish for Lori Zubor and Rhodey. This looks like a little papillon. This is Spring and Robin Berry. Line cross out of tunnel number 7 to get through to 9 on the back end of the course. This is actually Linda Womer and Supersonic. We'll see what the time is. 36.02 for Linda Womer and Supersonic. On course now, Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. This is Teddy and Karen Beatty. Little wide out of the first red tunnel there, makes the turn to number 9. Nice working, Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. And a straight to the finish, 37.77. The time for Karen Beatty and Teddy. And I believe this is our first Shetland sheepdog in this division. This is Robin Berry and Spring. A little anticipation by our handler will swing off that jump, incurring a refusal. Blind cross from 7 to 8, I should say 6 to 7. And that does it for Robin, Mary, and Spring. A Jack Russell Terrier named Mouse on course now. This is Tracy Ligerio and Mouse. Line cross out of that first red tunnel, approaches the back set of jumps, stretching out the legs, then collecting again for that second look at that red tunnel. And a blind cross after 15, nice timing on that by our handler. $37.8 the time for Tracy Ligerio and Mouse. On course now is a miniature poodle. This is Summer and Cynthia Glover. Nice tight turn from 8 to 9, and we're really putting on the speed here to get to the second part of the course. Line cross, making it a little bit wide. Our miniature poodle didn't want to read that quite correctly. 33.82, certainly the fastest time we've had so far. That was Cynthia Glover and Summer. On course now is Debbie Hartzell and Max, a Shetland Sheepdog. Remember, we are running in reverse order. We have about 6 dogs to go here in this division. They have all placed the highest in our first round, so they are bound to want to keep it that way. Choosing a blind cross from 15 to 16. Will she do it? Having a good time. $34.69 is the time for Debbie Hartzell and Max. And we again see Linda Wilmer out here for the second time in this division. We saw her earlier with her Papillon Supersonic. Now she comes in with her Papillon Frenzy. Frenzy squeaking all the way. Weighing about all of 4 pounds, I think. So that's a high jump for a little dog, but having no trouble whatsoever. Choosing to stay on the inside for 16 and perhaps we're crossing 17, yes. $34.45, that look back cost a little time for Frenzy, but a nice finish for Linda Wilmer. 4 dogs to go. This is Bob Foley and Dolly, a mixed breed of the terrier type. Papillon Jack Russell mix. No wonder this dog is so fast. Bob had the 4th fastest, or best run in Speedstakes 1. Nice save by Bob. And had a really nice run, and unfortunately was easily at the end, but what an effort through that course. That was Bob Foley and Dolly. You know, they have to give it all in order to win this class. You really got to push for it, and Bob and Dolly certainly did. 3 dogs left to go. This is a Shetland Sheepdog. Third best time going into this second round. Nice long lead out. Juliana Lund is the handler and UKI is the Sheltie on the course. The next three dogs, if they stay clean and pretty fast, they should be in good shape to win this. For Juliana Lund and UKI with only 2 dogs left to go. That is the fastest time so far. So will Juliana be the Speedstakes 4-legged fixed champion, or will it be the next 2 competitors? One of these 3 will be the winner. Will it be Diane O'Reilly and her miniature poodle, Rory Betty? Picking up the red dirt is Little Red Rory. And unfortunately, refusal there, coming a little too early to cut to number 8. But what a mover this little miniature poodle is. Looking back at mommy to say, can I still keep going? Nice effort by miniature poodle Rory Bell and Diane O'Reilly, and with the fastest time, with a clean round in round 1, our famous poodle, miniature poodle, this is Fiji, and Terry Herman. This is what we call a poodle on crack. We see why she had the fastest time going into this. What a tight turn from 8 to 9. Terry has been competing in agility for many years, has represented the U.S. overseas with Iggy. And look at Iggy go right ahead. And with a time of 31.56, she smokes the competition. And unofficially, of course, we have Terry Herman and Iggy as our 4-legged flicks Speedstakes champion in the 12-inch division. We do have our last 12 inches in the select division, all by himself. This is Border Collie Snore and John Reed. So let's see what our only Border Collie in the 12-inch division can do here. Nice tight turn by John to get Snore around this course. Makes a tight turn from 15 to 16. This is an older dog, of course, so you see some bars down. But let's cheer on Snore and John Reed. Congratulations to me, Snore and John Reed. That concludes our 12-inch division. We are putting our jumps up to the 16-inch division. This will be the 16-inch select. And we have quite a few dogs in this division, I believe 11 of them. So 11 of the 16-inch select that we will see now. To start us off, Katie Olshaw has 2 dogs in this division, now with her Australian Shepherd. This is Beacon. And now it's Katie Olshaw and Beacon, her Australian Shepherd. So a little early takeoff there for Border Collie Remedy, and this is Carol Greer doing the handling. In this select division, we may have some older dogs and perhaps ones with slightly shorter stature, having the handler choose to jump them at a slightly lower height. I believe it's 4 inches lower. And now we'll do it for Carol Greer and Remedy. And we're going to see our first golden retriever here in this 4-legged Speedstakes. This is Lisa Wells and Izzy. Lisa really sprinting out here. Nice tight turn to 17. Showing she is no stranger to good agility handling. Oh, nice save there to get Izzy on for 17. And now it's Izzy and Lisa Wells. 36.73 is the time. We do have a total of 11 dogs in this 16-inch select. On course now is a Border Collie named Josephine, with Emily Hurt, the handler. Josephine, a nice little handling dog here. Oh, a little rear cross at 17, gets the job done. 34.90 the time for Emily Hurt and Josephine. On course now is Lorenz Despoir and Bandit, a Border Collie. And again we see Katie Olschlager, this time with her Border Collie Merit. And that was Katie Olschlager and Merit. And up next we're going to have Shannon Kelly and her Border Collie Bean. And those of you who don't know, 9 years ago, Shannon Kelly had a heart transplant. And helping her to recover from her heart transplant was this song, Bean. So this is very special for her to be here today. This is Bean and Shannon Kelly coming all the way from New York. Not only wonderful to see this 10-year-old dog running out here today, but Shannon Kelly, 9 years ago with a heart transplant. What a heartfelt story. And you see certainly Shannon having no trouble running to the finish. Shannon Kelly and Bean. Congratulations for being here this weekend. Four more dogs in this 16-inch select. These other dogs are the 4 fastest times, best score so far after 1 round. On course now is a Labrador Retriever. This is Azali and Layla and Mancini. And 3 more dogs after this. And a little nice send job by Layla to get Azali to the finish. That was Layla Anacini and Azali.
Okay, I'm going to need to do a change out of ring crew when we get to 16 select. Mike Patrick ahead on the gate. Ann Kaplan is scribing. David Kurtz is scribing.
On course now is an Australian Shepherd. This is Millie and Donna Bryan.
Okay, Debbie DuBois, you're running leashes. Susan Mann, Julie Brown, and Jane Saunders are my ring crew. Just let me know you're here, and when you can, you sneak out and switch out. That would be awesome.
31.02 the time for Donna Bryan and Millie in a clean round. So just 2 dogs left to go here in the 16-inch select division. One of these 3 dogs, either Donna Bryan, Nadine Schramm, or Susan Bankoff, will be the Speedstakes champion for this 16-inch select division. With a long lead out, we see Nadine Schramm and her border collie Monza. Fastest time on this course so far is 31.02. .82 the time, so that might still keep Nadine ahead based on her first round performance. Last dog in the 16 select, Border Collie Mars and Susan Bankoff. Best time so far, 31.02, but of course the scores are cumulative. .82, 31.58. So we do believe that Susan Bankoff and Mars unofficially, of course, are the 16-inch select champs in the Speedstakes 4-legged first round. Congratulations to Susan Bankoff and Mars. We now are moving into our 16-inch regular division. There are 11 of you competing here, and we see a speed character here. This is Mixed Breed Muchacha and Sarah Mares. Look at that red dirt flying. We saw a bar down, unfortunately. .27 and change the time, but we did see one bar down there. Wonderful run. Giving it all they got, that was Muchacha and Sarah Mares. And our team manager extraordinaire here for the UKI US team, this is Janet Patrick. With her Shetland, she's got green. So not only can Janet work really hard here, organizing things, but she can run her dog as well. I believe she does still have for sale some of her sponsor shirts. She's sporting one right now, $28, and that shirt could be yours. And here comes Lou. little extra credit for a couple of extra obstacles. Let's cheer them on, Jane Paget and Moo. And Jan and Moo's cheering squad are finishing up as we continue on with another Shetland sheepdog. This is Bounce and Jessica Fanslaw. Jessica Fanslaw, our handler here, has 2 dogs in this class, and that finishes it up with Bounce. We will now take a 6-minute break because Jessica Fanslaw has another dog in this division. So 6-minute break, take a chance to go see some of our vendors, perhaps have a little drink, say thank you to our sponsors and our judges. So we will see you here again in 6 minutes.
Okay, I need to change out the brake crew. Mike Paget is gate stewarding. Ann Kaplan is scribe. David Kurtz, your timing. Debbie DuBois, you are leash running. Susan Mann, Julie DeBrow, and Jane Saunders are my ring crew. If you guys can come and switch out, that would be awesome. Oh, Debbie, you're doing sheets too. You're doing leashes and sheets. We'll give you extra beer for that. We have wine too, and alcohol, if you can't tell. So if I call your name, come on down, if not, we'll give you out of the way.
Hold on, sweet as we go, as we roll down.
And so you gotta hear it, I'll pay you.
And we're right on course again. This is Jessica Fanslaw and her second dog in this division, Taken, also a Shetland sheepdog. .02 the time. There are 28 dogs in this 16-inch division, so we are early on here. This is Maddie, a Border Collie with General Williams. Some nice handling by Jenna to get Maddie through this difficult course. 47.23 for Maddie and Jenna Williams. And we have another one of our talented miniature coolers here at this competition. This is Simba and Claudette Moe. That was miniature poodle, Simba and Claudette Moe. And here we have a peppy little rat terrier. This is Arrow and Pam Caldwell. Nice to see terriers out here. Of course, my favorite group of dogs. And picking up speed to the end here, this is Arrow and Pam Caldwell, 35.75 the time. And with two dogs in this 16-inch division, we see Judy Wiley. This is her first dog in this division. This is Border Collie Rivet. This is Regulex. Judy Riley, unfortunately, a lot of speed picked up there from 15 to 17 with a little bar there. Nice fast finish for Randy Lex and Judy Riley. A total of 28 dogs in this hotly contended 16-inch four-legged foot Speedstakes round. This now on course is Speedo. Speaking of Speedstakes and speed, with Susan Frank. Little miscommunication there, but they go right back on course, and it shows how it's done in the second part of the course. Nice movement in the outer edges of the course to get Speedo to number 16 and 17. And that'll do it for Susan Frank and Speedo. Another one of our mixed breeds on course now. This is Snatch and Rebecca Thrift. We unfortunately see a bar down here. mixed breed dog. Look at the speed on that dog. 20.43 the time. Of course, a couple of faults on course, but that was a nice run by Rebecca Thrift and Snatch. And here we're going to have a breed of dog that we don't see that often here. This is an American Hairless Terrier. Carson is the dog and Donald Jones is the handler. An American Hairless Terrier. We see our judge, Terry Swartz, put his hands up in the air. No refusal there at jump number 15, but Carson and Donald Jones just keep on going. Nice fast finish for our American Hairless Terrier, Carson and Donald Jones. And one terrier after another. This is a Bedlington Terrier, Valkyrie and Joanne Burtness. The dogs to come all have 0 faults going into this round, so we will combine the times and see who will be the winner. Of course, the dogs to come have faster times than those preceding, so we'll add it all together at the end and see who will be the winner in this hotly contended 16-inch division. Valkyrie the fault on course now, but nice to see a Bedlington Terrier competing here this weekend. Let's hear it for Bedlington Terrier Valkyrie and Joanne Burtness. And here we have another 16-inch Shetland sheepdog. This is Griffin and Janet Currow. And that was Janet Currow and Griffin. And here we have our first cockapoo. Of course, that's a mix between a Cocker Spaniel and a Poodle. This is Bradshaw and Heather Eckenrode Stifler. Is presently Heather Eckenrode Stifler and her cockapoo, Bradshaw. Nice line cross between 15 and 16. The line crosses we seem to have the dogs go a teeny bit wide here between 15 and 16. Try to run to that toy at the finish line. Little Bradshaw says, you know, I have to do that jump again. No, you can go get your toy. There you go, Bradshaw. That was Heather Eckenrode Stifler and Bradshaw. We saw Janet Currow run, and now we're going to see Scott Currow. Perhaps they're related. This is Scott's Shetland sheepdog, Grady. Sporting the backwards snap to make him run faster. Less resistance line cross after the red tunnel. That was nicely done. And tight turn from 8 to 9. Let's see him sprint it out here in the back part of the course. Nice and tight from our turn here by the red tunnel. Easily throws in a front cross. Having a pretty good time. Puts on the afterburner. 34.58 for Brady and Scott Hero. Another one of our rat terriers on course now. This is Gus with Mary Boston. Also a blind cross to make that transition from 7, 8, 9. And blind cross after the long strided set of jumps from crossing 15 to 16. And here we go, with Mary Bazu and Gus. On course now, we have Shetland Sheepdog Aislinn and John McConnell. Also throws in a blind cross from 7 to 8. Front cross after number 12 to make a pretty tight turn to the red tunnel. And another front cross. And here comes John Aislinn, right to finish. 33.24. I believe that's the fastest time so far. Aislinn and John McConnell. And here's another breed we don't see that often in this country, certainly overseas we do. This is a poopy named Aria with Karen Beatty. Karen and Aria had a fast time in the first round. And certainly a nice working poopy here, enthusiastically making his or her way. Probably with her, I'd say, with an area. And way ahead and barking for the finish. 31.22 and a clean round for Pumi, Aria, and Karen Beatty. Diana Kraus and her Shetland Sheepdog Java on course now. Java and Diana also had a clean round in the first round. And a nice finish for Diana Kraus and Java. Nine dogs left to go here in this hotly contended 16-inch division. This is a Manchester Terrier. Andrea Gonzarnecki is the handler of Jonah. Blind cross from 7 to 8 to get Jonah right on course here. And sprinting to the finish, this is our Manchester Terrier, Jonah Andrea Gonzarnecki, the handler. 33.48 is the time. The best time so far, 31.22. Karen B and Aria, the Pumi, currently has the best time. Now on course with about 6 dogs left to go will be a will be a Shetland sheepdog named Jeter and Nicole Logan. Gets way ahead for 16, to throw a flying cross from 16 to 17. That was pretty snappy. 31.74 the time for Nicole and Jeter. So a good time. Best time so far though, 31.22. Now we see Insider and her movie Mialka. That is not the disposition of the dog, that is the breed. A lot of nice line crosses here by Insider to get the Moody Nyalka through this course. Sprinting to the finish, 36.72 will do it for Insider and Nyalka. The next competitor, certainly having represented the U.S. in many venues overseas, including the WAO this past year in the Netherlands. This is Jean Valley and Sprint. Looking to have a really fast time here. She comes into this round with a 3 mile and a fast time. Sporting her WAO short for good luck. That was my shirt once upon a time. Sprinting to the finish. 31.62 the time for Jean Valley and Sprint. On course now is Karen Beatty and Bella, the Pumi. Her second dog in this division, I believe. And she is really sprinting to the finish. Bella and Karen Beatty, 30.37 the time. So the fastest time so far, Bella and Karen Beatty, a very efficient performance. And up here now we have Taser, an SMT with Bill Kinder. Of course that is slang for some sort of mixed breed terrier. This dog has sizable terrier in it, so of course it can be nothing but good. And the 2 more dogs after Bill and Taser. Taser still got it going on. Oh, and a little in the speed came a little miscalculation there. Let's hear it for SMT Taser and Bill Kinder. Good effort. He's a 12-year-old dog and he still has it. He says, "Can I have my toy now, please?" Good effort. Bill knew he had to really put the pedal to the metal, and Taser followed suit. Only 2 dogs left to go. Who will be the winner here in the 4-legged plate 16-inch division Speedstakes? Will it be Cisco, the mixed breed, and Keith Hiley? Looks like a corgi cross to me, and a pretty speedy one at that. Look at those little legs go. Front cross. Picking up the red Georgia dust. Little wide there will cost a little time. Sprinting to the finish. Fastest time by at least 2 seconds so far. 28.85 for Keith Hiley and Cisco. And speaking of SMTs, here comes Tempest and Judy Riley. Fastest time so far, 28.85. Judy Riley had the fastest time so far going into this division. Will she win it all? Only time will tell. Oh, and a refusal, but time, certainly speed, makes some strange things happen sometimes. But let's hear it for Tempest and Judy Riley. What an effort! Trying for it all. And then, of course, Judy Riley gave it all, but it will unofficially be Cisco and Keith Hiley in the 16-inch division. Congratulations. What a tough competitor, all of you in the 16-inch division. Right down to the end. Bill Binder, Keith Hiley, Judy Riley, we didn't know who it was going to be. And Judy really pushed for speed. Earned a refusal there, but she gave it her all. That's the way to do it. So Keith Hiley with Cisco in the 16-inch division. Congratulations. We're now going on to our 20-inch division. And in the 20-inch division, we have 16 dogs here in this regular division. To start us off will be Border Collie Phenom and Margaret Bond. So we just saw Margaret Bond and Phenom start us off, and we will move on to another Border Collie. This will be Susan Rolick and Ignite. And Ignite, right to the end, far end of that tunnel, the nuns are watching, they saw it all, and they said, Terry Stewart, you put your hand up for that off course. But Ignite certainly is feeling frisky here, picking up the dust, having fun, getting to run a few extra obstacles, no extra charge. Ignite is really having a good time out here. This is the spirit we like to see. Perhaps our April doesn't want to see quite so much spirit, but let's hear it for Susan Rolick and Ignite. Ignite really feeling ignited out there on course. On course now is Border Collie Lucinda and Katie Gibbons. A nice working smooth Border Collie of the black and white variety, as they often are. Nice fast finish for Katie Gibbons and Lucinda. And one of three Australian Shepherds here in this 20-inch regular division. This will be Andrea Arbogast and her Aussie, Samba. And we see our bar down here for Samba. Somebody's going to keep on going. A little bit heavier body here for these Aussies, so a little different jumping style. And that'll finish it up for Samba and Andrea Arbogast. And on course now we have Border Collie Cressa and Candace Atchison. And the front cross between 50 and 60, perhaps being down the bar, or perhaps it was just a little miscalculation by Cressa and Candy Atchison. On course now is Dash and Jenna Williams, also a Border Collie of the Georgia Red variety. And looking at that second right tunnel, a little miscommunication there, signifying a fault. And that was Dash and Jenna Williams. Our next handler is a graduate of our junior handler program in agility here in the U.S. Also running quite a few dogs here this weekend. This will be Caitlin Breeze and Secret. She has represented the U.S. overseas as well, so a talented young handler throwing a blind cross there from 3 to 4. Nice and smooth. A little wide there. Oh, of course, out of a tunnel, hard to see exactly that that blind cross is coming. So not quite as effective as that first blind cross. A nice tight turn from 15 to 16. And Caitlin is really wanting to finish out. 29.51, so even though we had a wide turn on the first red tunnel, a nice time for Caitlin Breeze and Secret. On course now is Mimi, better known as Neo, and Susan Golek. We saw Susan earlier on with her dog Ignite having a great time. Neo also having a good time. Not any extra obstacles for Neo though. That was Neo and Susan Golek. Another talented smooth forward Border Collie. This is Stanley and Dave Steiner. I guess that makes Stanley's last name Steiner, Stanley Steiner.
Come on! Go! Jump! Come on, Sid! Jump!
More and more smooth forward Border Collies seen here in the agility. They are, of course, dominant over rough coats as far as genetics go. That was Dave Steiner and Stanley Steiner, the Border Collie. So Caitlin Breeze had a really good time of 29.51. Of course, she did have a not that high the placements for the first round, so we'll see where that leads her. An Australian Shepherd on course now. This is Tumble and Maria Duffy.
Tumble, jump! Tumble, there! Tumble, go jump! Jump!
This is Maria's first time in the big ring, so let's cheer her on. Nice job by Maria Duffy and Tumble, making it here to the big ring. 2 Australian Shepherds in a row. This will be Harley and Terry Lee. Blind cross to get Harley to number 8 and into the red tunnel, looking to pick up some speed here in the back part of the course. Nice flowing course with some chance for speed designed by Judge Terry Smorch, one of our former WAO competitors. That was Terry Lee and Harley. And only 5 more dogs to go in this 20-inch division. Who will be four-legged flicks Speedstakes champion? Will it be Soshana Doss and her border collie, Matt? That's going to eat up some time. Matt looking at the wrong end of that red tunnel, shooting up from one red tunnel to another. And we do see a run by in that number 10 jump, or 11 jump, I should say. All these competitors pushing for speed, so good for them for pushing it here today. That was Soshana Doss and Matt. Only 4 more dogs to go, and these are the top 4 placing the highest in the first round. So one of them is bound to be the champion. Will it be Whitney Williams Weaver with Singe, presently out on course? And that was a time of 29.08. For Whitney Williams Weaver and Singe. So 3 more dogs to go. 29.08, a pretty good score. On course now, Border Collie Sage and Kathy Clark. Three dogs to go here. This is Kathy Clark. Had a good time in her first round. Way ahead, 29.35 for Kathy Clark and Sage. Only 2 more competitors to go. They don't have to beat that time, but they have to be pretty close to it, because those top 3 were pretty close in time. After the first round. This is Ida Perna and Retty, the border collie. So Ida Perna was about a second faster than Kathy Clark in the first round. 30.2, that is fast enough to have the best time so far cumulative, of course. So only one person can take that medal away from Ida Perna. Will it be the person having the best score in round 1? Will it be Border Collie Notch and Amber McCune? 30.20 is the time for Ida Perna. Difference in time between the 2 top was about 4/10 of a second. So 30.2 the time for Ida. What will it be for Amber McCune? And with 5 top with a great time of 28.82, she would have had it, but unofficially, because of that fall, Ida Perna and Retty will be our 20-inch regular division 4-legged flick Speedstakes champion. So congrats to Ida Perna and Retty. We will now move on to our 20-inch select. We have 4 competitors competing in this division. To start us off will be a golden retriever named Aspen. Lisa Wells is the handler. Aspen going a little wide there as Lisa tries that blind cross. The dogs do come out blind out of that red tunnel, so it's hard to keep it tight unless you're really talking to them in there in that tunnel, and you know where you are. Looking nice though, nice enthusiastic golden retriever, making it to the finish. That was Aspen and Lisa Wells, unfortunately 5 faults on course. We now have 2 mixed breeds in this division. We do applaud all our mixed breeds here at UKI Agility. This is Forrest, that's with 2 R's, and Petra Vasily. And it looks like this could be some sort of Nordic breed mix. Petra Vasily, perhaps from one of those countries up north. Keeping up the speed and keeping it clean. 35.64. The time for Petra and Forrest. And 2 dogs left in this division. Who will be the 20-inch select champion in the 4-legged Speedstakes round? Will it be Richard Eggy and his mixed breed Duke? So on course now, the time to beat now is 35.64. And that'll do it with a time of 35.61 for Richard Agee and Duke. So he currently is in the top spot here in this 20-inch select. Only 1 dog left to go, and of course 1 handler along with that dog. This is Sadie, the Labrador Retriever, and Samantha Saldana. We saw Richard Agee have a time of 35.69. The difference between these 2 was not only 4 seconds, but a 5 faults of Richard Agee. So that of course means that Samantha Saldana and her Labrador Retriever Sadie, if she goes clean, she will have a little extra bling to bring home with her at the conclusion of this weekend. So let's see if she can do it. A nice working Labrador Retriever. That was Sadie and Samantha Saldana. You will have a medal around your neck this weekend. Congratulations, Samantha Saldana and Sadie. That is unofficial, of course.
Okay, I'm going to do a course change here on workers. We have Dude That Walks Crackers is my gate steward. Yvette White is my scribe. Jen Padgett is my timer. Ellie Novak is my leash/sheep runner. Kathy Doyle Jones is ring crew along with Julie Delane and Debbie DuBois. Show up because I have no idea who you are. I have 1 person that came by. Thank you guys for all your help this weekend. Please come over and have a adult tasty beverage with us. There is still some left. And we share.
We have a total of 42 dogs here in this 22-inch division. There is no select division in the 22-inch division for definition, I believe. To start us off, this is Thruster and Susan Bankoff. Many border collies in this division, one or two other types of breeds, a Moody, an Australian Shepherd, a Belgian Tavern. And Thruster a little bit early on that side of the finish jump. That was Susan Bankoff and Thruster. And here comes Bindi Sue. Hannah Miller is a handler. This, of course, is a border collie. You see a bar down. That was cute little Bindi Sue and Hannah Miller. And we see Kim Sider out here again, this time with her border collie Flops. This is Kim Sider. And that is Flops and Kim Sider. And with a little wrap up bar number 2, this is Pogo and Lindsay Hines. .67 will do it for Pogo and Lindsay Hines. On course now, border collie named Laney. This is down the row house. And that was down the row house and Laney. And this next handler we saw with her other dog earlier in this competition. Now running her border collie Freedom, this is Wendy Williams-Weaver. Some nice tight turns here by Wendy Williams-Weaver and her dog Freedom. A little wide there from 15 to 16. But nice stride on this dog. That was Wendy Williams-Weaver. 29.01 is the time for Freedom and Wendy Williams-Weaver. So nice job there. Also starting as a junior handler, we have known Peyton Rowe for many years. This is her border collie Smart.
Ready, go. Up. Come. Up. Go. Go.
So for Kate Rowe and Smart, early on here in this 20-inch division, that is the fastest time, 28.67. Of course, there are 42 dogs in this hotly contended 22-inch division, excuse me. And flying close to the sun and into that long end of the tunnel is Icarus and Brian around doing the handling. You go fast, you take your chances, as they say. Nice tight turn there to get to the red tunnel. A little blind out of the red tunnel, however. They do come blindly out of that red tunnel. And Brian makes those long legs stretch all the way to the finish. That was Icarus. Border collie Pete on course now with a lot to say. Sarah Booth is the handler. Some dirt. See a bar down. Secondary to the speed. With 56 here going on, that was Sarah Booth and Pete. Here comes one of my favorites, Liz Scott and Owen. A very sweet border collie and talented too. Nice and tight out of that number 5, and Liz gets way ahead to throw that front cross. Nicely done, but unfortunately a bar down there. And look at the speed on that back 40 on this course. Couple of bars. And Liz is going to give it all she's got. One of my favorite competitors, having a great attitude as she goes around the ring. That was Liz Scott and her border collie Owen. Really showing that it's about how you feel running your dog, and Liz always feels good when she's running Owen. One of our non-border collies here, still a herding dog though. This is a Belgian Tavern named Robin. Susan Fregian will be the handler. The Belgian Tavern, of course, one of the 3 herding type of dogs from Belgium. You see the Belgian Shepherd, the Tavern. This is, of course, the Belgian Tavern. .48 the time, so a nice time by Robin of the Belgian Tavern and Sue Frigid. Up next is 4-time WAO member and former team coach. This is Mary Ellen Berry and her border collie, Maisie. And a little run by opposite number 6. A little backy from the tunnel. And here comes Maisie. Nice blind cross there between 16 and 17, smooth as butter. That was Mary Ellen Berry and Maisie. On course now is Tova and Shalaboo. This is Titi, not Tay-Tay, but Titi. Also known as Tova. A little pull off there on 15 and third of the refusal. And that'll do it for Charlotte Bloom and Tova. On course now we have Rebel, a border collie handled by Stacy Follinger. Here comes Stacy, burning up to the finish. 39.79. The time for Rebel and Stacy Follinger. On course now is Teresa Hosking and her border collie, Jen. And that'll do it for Teresa Hosking and Jen. And here comes Candace Atchison and her border collie, Dart. Really sprinting to the finish. Look at her pump those arms and go. 30.68 for Dart. And Candace Atchison pumping the arms right to the end to pick up every split second. This border collie's name is Vet, and the handler is Tara Reed.
Ready? Front, 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 front. Go, go, go. 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 Go, 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 go. Go.
And unfortunately, Tara and Vet, a little misjump there, but they finished nicely. That was Tara and Vet. And of course, now we have Annie Kyle and Bright Green. Annie, a WAO World Team member, with a bronze medal in the Netherlands this past year. Unfortunately, a little far down there for Brighty pairs of pants. 20.21, what a great time. for UKI and Bright. And with shoelaces intact and tied is Speedstakes and Bratska. Bratska Brasile. And Chris with those speedy long legs, making easy. Oh, what a nice move there. The crowd goes wild. A little wide there, but it's over time after all. And he is pushing. 28.82. Salt and Pepper would be proud of that pushing by Speedstakes and Bratska. That is a lovely time. And some really nice handling there between, I believe, 8 and 9. We haven't seen that particular move yet on this course. And Chris makes a mean guacamole. On course now is Border Collie Hooligan and Kathy Topham. Or Topham. See a bar down there. And she gets right back on her feet to keep going. Looking for some distance handling here. Let's hear it for Hooligan and Kathy Topham. On course now is Soaring and Linda Barton. That's S-O-A-R-N, Soaring. And that was Linda Barton and Soaring. 29.51 the time. On course now, another Border Collie. Interestingly enough, this is Ricochet and Emily Hurt. Some wide turns, but certainly keeping up the speed, and it's all about yards per second, of course. So the refusal there and the missed jump, but they're going to keep on going. Well, Emily Hurt and Ricochet. Of course, now is a fine Border Collie fine with Jean Hood, the handler. A little tight turn there to miss that jump, but they're just going to keep right on going to the finish. Let's hear it for Jean Hood and fine. A nice effort. And with a long lead, I will see Fred Waters take the stage with Tanafon.
Connie, here! Connie! Go!
And Fred is way ahead of time. Doniphan, and they did get together to the finish. 29.84 the time for Fred Waters in Doniphan. For the second time in this division, we will see Donna Rowehouse, this time with the Border Collie Norm.
We need a faster bar setter out there because this one has had too much alcohol.
Norm getting a lot of enthusiastic speech out there. Here comes Donna, really swinging the 28.32 is the time for Norm and Donna Rowehouse. Now we have our second movie here. This is Kim Sider once again with Palmer Vocals. This is a movie. Line cross from 15 to 16. Finally having a lot of things to say, a nice working dog. And it's Kim Sider and Palmer Vocals. On course now is Lawrence Gasquet and Cyclone, I believe. I think this was Marianne Horst, my apologies, and Hijack, an Australian Shepherd. An Aussie Rivertail. Lawrence Nesper now is on course, and this is Cyclone. And that was Lawrence Gasper and Cyclone. The Bill Pinder cheering squad is in action with Guilty. This is a Border Collie.
Guilty.
Picking up some dirt here, Guilty. Unfortunately, a bar down there. They pick up speed in that back end of the course, and sometimes that number 12 bar comes down. Billy's running all the way to the end. That was Bill Pinder and Gil. And we have about 10 more dogs in this very large 22-inch division. Now in course, Mary Finnegan McCauley and her Border Collie, Stitch. Little wide out of that red tone after the blind cross. Throws it a front cross after number 12. .99 the time. Fastest time so far, I believe, is 28.32. course now is Adrian Royakers and Fee. And quite a speedy finish for Adrian Royakers and Fee. 29.79 the time. And former junior handler Caitlin Breeze again on course, this time with her border collie Carly Renee. A little wide on that line cross out of the first red tunnel. Front cross from 15 to 16, makes it to the front side and turns and runs. That is 29.54 the time for Carly Renee and Caitlin Breeze. And with number 4 bar down, this is Rose Sutherland and Jen. A little miscommunication there, but that's right back on course. And Rosie's running to the finish. That was Rosie Sutherland and Jen. And only 6 dogs to go here in this 22-inch division. On course now is Link and Laura Campbell. So only 6 dogs to go here. Laura Campbell throws it up, 28.74. And the rest of these dogs are very close in time after round 1. Of course now is Cynthia Horner and Spice. Cynthia Horner and Spice. A nice first round. Cynthia able to go way ahead for the finish, 28.15. That is the fastest time so far, I believe. On course now is John O'Brien and her border collie Sting. She was about 3/10 of a second ahead of Cynthia Horner in the first round. And that was Donna Bryan and Sting. And only 2 dogs left. This is Chris Sider and Anwar. And unfortunately, a bar down. start in this division, having the best time in round one of the four-legged flick speed stakes. This is Karen Pollock and Zen. She gets way ahead for that third cross. Some nice direction from Karen to get Zen around this course. Throws in another front cross. Speedstakes champion. And with only one height left to go, and our judge is just taking a slight break to attend to some matters. We will be having 28 dogs in this highest of classes. This is the 26-inch division, and of course, as we've done through this whole four-legged flick Speedstakes round 2, we have gone from the reverse order, I should say, so the best time dogs from round 1 will be running later in the division. Lots of dogs here in the 26-inch division, 28 to be exact. And here comes Judge Terry Scorch, who's refreshed and ready to go. Sporting his WAO vest, very swiftly, gets a thumbs up, all the way from New York. Not the city, however. We have 27 dogs actually in this division with one scratch. To start us off will be Tracy Hirsch and her border collie, Danica. And we see a refusal early on. And here comes Tracy. And a run by there will cause a refusal and an elimination, but they keep on going. Now it's Tracy Hirsch and Danica. On course now is Shona McLaughlin and Bender the border collie. The Shona fan club are making their wishes known here and saying, go, 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 Shona. And with her blue shoes moving quickly, Shona makes it through the course. Bender is bending over those bars, and look at those blue shoes go, right to the finish. Nice great job, 29.77. Nice time for Bender and Shona McLaughlin. And our next competitor has been competing for quite a few years. From up north, this is Lisa Topol and her full mixed breed dog, I should say. This is Schmutzi. Schmutzi in Swedish means dirty. So perhaps there's little spots there. And here comes Schultz. Nice working dog. I believe this is not a very young dog, been around for a bunch of years, but working nicely. I wish you would see him. He's a focal. And the Jen Berries fan club goes wild. And here comes Sonic. Yeah, there's a fancy move right there. One of them fancy moves going on. Very nice by Jen. Keeps up the speed. .36 the time for Denver's and Tonic. And here comes Dr. Fontaine, one of our two dogs in this division. This is Jen, the Border Collie. Here comes Jack and Dudley. He's sprinting to the finish. 30.96 the time for Dudley Fontaine and Jack. Jennifer Denneries at a time of 28.36. So that is a nice time right there. Sporting the camo shorts, we have Pat Beal and his Border Collie Wilson. Little Wild Wilson going over that jump, knocking the bar at number 4. Taking a second look at number 6 there. You have a speed course like this, and these dogs like to sort of let it all hang out sometimes. And of course, sometimes those bars come down with that speed. They've had 2 days of long competition here, so they're feeling a little frisky, some of them. That was Pat Beal and Wilson. Oh, nice save by the ring crew. Give her a couple extra tickets, please, and perhaps an adult beverage over there in the drinking corner. I mean, volunteer stand. On course now is one of our mixed breed dogs. This is Susanna Swan and Willow. Nice jumper, nice tight front cross into the red tunnel. A little wide there between 15 and 16, but keeps up the speed. And with the ears flying to the finish, that was Susanna Swan and Willow, a nice working mixed breed. On course now, Melly, a Border Collie owned by Nicole Southpaw. Goes way out for number 10. Some nice handling by Nicole. Magic it points to that number 50. Oh, and that bar just fell. Nice effort by Nicole Southpaw and Millie. On Of course now, just getting off that pumpkin is Bling, the border collie owned by Jim Pinder. Jen, a WAO member with another one of the dogs. And of course, no stranger to multiple times overseas competing for the USA. Unfortunately, a bar down, but a nice effort with a time of 29.51 for Jen Pinder and Bling. And we have another border collie named Jack. This is Christine Check. And now it's Christine Check and border collie Jack. Now again, we're going to see Dudley Fontaine for the second time in this 22-inch division. And this is Dudley Fontaine and Bird. And a nice save by Dudley. 29.66. The time for Bird and Dudley Fontaine. It's a nice save there. Of course, now is Mary Lou Hanlon and her border collie Shazam. Of course, Mary Lou, the inventor of the headboard, one of our sponsors here at this UKI National Championships for 2015. Also providing a raffle every day here. Just go on and sign up at the Hit booth. And sprinting to the finish, that was Mary Lou Hanlon and Shazam. Of course, now is border collie relay and Melissa Henning. And that'll do it for Melissa Henning and relay. And this must be Superman. This is Andre Landry and Crash. Nice large fan base for Andre and Crash. Unfortunately, run by the first red tunnel. And that was a nice move between 15 and 16, and a blind crossing up to 16 to 17, showing some nice moves. That was Andre Landry and Crash. About 15 more dogs in this division. Here is an Australian Shepherd named Truman with a Goldschlager. Franklin. 11 more dogs to go here in this 22-inch division. We had 27 of you down to the last 11, and those 11 will be best times for our first round of competition in this 4-legged fixed speed stakes. This, of course, is round 2, and we are adding all the results together to see who our speed stakes champions are for 2015. Our course now is Verb and Perry DeWitt. And we see a bar down on course, but a nice fast finish for Perry DeWitt and Verb. This is Integrity and Moore. Nice down in the rear, crossing it tight from number 7 to 8. And a front cross to get through to the second part of the course. Nice texture or something like that from 15 to 16. 28.59, the time for Integrity and Melanie Miller. And no stranger to tough competition, this is Rachel Sanders and Gifted all the way from California. I believe Atascadero, California. Nice flying cross. Gets way ahead on the outer loop. Nice little push out of the arm to make sure you're committed to that jump. And Gifted indeed, 40.99 is the time for Gifted and Rachel Sanders. Got 9 dogs left to go here. This is Adrian Royacher and Fee. Adrian Royacher and Fee. 8 dogs left to go here in this 22-inch division. On course now is a border collie named Zip. This is Jamie Heron doing the handling. dogs and handlers who have the fastest times after round one, we will add round one to round two, and who will be the 26-inch winner? Maybe it will be Tech and Shelley Kerman on course presently. A little bit too much of a pull off there across the down bar. These fast dogs are really pushing it, and sometimes when you push, it's a little easier to make mistakes. So Shelley Kerman and Tech with a nice effort. On course now is Marshall, Clark, and Keene. Having the fifth fastest time after round one. Nice move to the number 9 tunnel. A little wide there from 11 to 12. Keeping it in, however, makes those long legs run. 31.47 clean for Marshall Clark. And on course now, Linda Mecklenburg and Special. She had a time of 40.8 in the previous round. Linda, of course, having been around agility for many, many years. Awesome pause agility. That was Linda Mecklenburg, 30.36 is the time. And for the third time, we see Caitlin Breeze having the third best time after one round. A line cross from 3 to 4 gets Caitlin and Phil to the number 5 tunnel. A little wide there, choosing not to do that line cross between 7 and 8. A little different working style than her other smaller border collies. Nice save to get to 17. Boy, really a nice long stride here for Phil. 29.60 and clean. So that long stride of Phil and some good handling by Caitlin. 29.60. They had a time of 40.46. Well, just 2 dogs to go. On course now is Kilo and Helen Kurz. She had a time of 39.54 in our first round. And we see a bar down. And a nice effort by Helen Kurz and Kilo. So right now, Caitlin Breeze and Phil with a time of 29.60 is in first place. Will it be Caitlin Breeze or will it be Daisy Peel and Frodo? Daisy, of course, having the fastest time so far by close to a second, 9/10 of a second, best of anybody else in round one. So looking to be fast and looking to be perfect. And a really nice run with a time of 28.76 for Daisy Peel and Frodo, and certainly unofficially with the third fastest time in round one and now fastest time in round two. Daisy Peel and Frodo will be our four-legged flicks Speedstakes champion. Congratulations to all of our competitors in these rounds in the Speedstakes, and thank you so much to Four-Legged Flicks, not only for providing the live stream as well as all of your runs being recorded here. Terry Storm for a great course you provided us with, really some fast and furious action. Congratulations. Now